Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your coach Sherelle Brown, and I am here today to deliver you just another dose of in motion coaching. I've got a question for you. I just need to know, how you doing today? Think about it. If your answer to that question was anything less than great, then you need to be paying attention to this dose of in motion coaching. If your answer was great or better, then go ahead and watch this dose of in motion coaching because you're going to need this later on. Today, I want to talk to you about this little thing called power. And I thought it was very important to talk about it because I see how many people seem to go through life with the thought that they don't have any power, or the idea that their power is grossly limited. I'm here today to tell you that every person who has been born into this earth has been gifted with an enormous amount of power, personal power. You have it, I have it, even them over there, they got it too. So what does that mean? That means that the power is yours. I need you to understand this today. And I had to come to this place of understanding for myself. Your power belongs to you. There is no one on this earth who is capable of taking your power from you. However, you can give it up. You can give it away. And I see people doing it every day. I've done it. I've been guilty of it. And it took me quite a while to realize that I had given my power up. Today, I stand here holding and harnessing all of the power that God has given me. And I stand here to encourage you to do the same. Because when you go through life feeling powerless, you go through life not knowing that you have the ability to achieve, conquer, overcome, make it happen. You go through life looking for somebody to give you a break. You go through life thinking that it's somebody else's fault that you are where you are. Now, understand this because it's very vital that you get it. There's always going to be things that come at you in life that you have absolutely no control over. That doesn't mean you're powerless. There's going to be things that people will do to you and against you. There will be things that you do to yourself and against yourself. Things that will cause you to feel like you are absolutely powerless. Don't give in to the feelings. Feelings are temporary, guys. Feelings are temporary. They come and go. Your power is eternal. Your power is a gift from Almighty God. I got something when I got the Genesis Revelation that just changed my whole life. By the way, Genesis Revelation is the title of my book. It'll be out September 30th. Yes, that's a shameless plug. But I need you to understand that once you understand what we have been given, the power that you have been given from the very beginning, that's when you can begin to step up. That's when you can begin to step out, to reach out, to overcome, to excel. That's when you can be free to be who you are. That's when you step into your liberation. And when you get to a place where everything in your life begins to unfold, where even your finances come as a result of you being true to you, not as a result of you being true to what other people have determined that you're supposed to be. You have a power in you that is greater than any, and you need to tap into it. I understand that a lot of times we don't know how to tap into it. I understand that there are situations and circumstances that come about will cause us to believe that our power is just gone, like it does not exist. Other people have power, but I don't. I get it, but it's not true. It doesn't matter who you are, and it doesn't matter what your circumstance is. It really doesn't matter. You have power, power enough to excel and to succeed, to exceed all other expectations, even your own. Grab hold of that power on today. I posted a couple of days ago about an autistic little girl. She's not little anymore. She's like, if you want to look her up, her name is Carly Fleischman. Carly was born with autism. Basically, she was trapped in her body. For most people, they would look at Carly and say she is powerless over her circumstances. And for a long time, Carly was under the same impression that she was powerless over her circumstances. But there came a day that Carly decided that she was going to speak out. Now, she's autistic and she's nonverbal. So her speaking out was not her using her voice like I'm using my voice to talk to you today. Her speaking out was she typed a word on a keyboard. When she typed that word on the keyboard, somebody realized this baby has a voice because the word she typed was hurt. Then she typed another word. When she began to type these words, people recognized that not only did she have a voice, but her voice was relevant to who she was and what she was feeling. It took some time to pull it out, but today, Carly is over 21 years old. Carly has written books. Carly has a talk show. Yes, she's interviewing folks. She's doing the thing. But it started with her pushing past her circumstances. It started with her pushing past other people's lack of expectation of her and speaking out. So I want to encourage you today to speak out. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. You have a voice, use it. Your power is in your voice. Our Bible tells us that the power of life and death lies in our tongue. So you need to get that. My Bible tells me also in the beginning, remember I mentioned that Genesis Revelation, in the beginning God created. And it talked about all the wonderful things that God had done. And then it came to a place where God decided that he was going to make man. And then he made man and he made woman. So he made us distinct and individual, separate beings. And then not only did he bless us, but then he gave us other powers. You were created in his image, after his likeness. You were created to create. So if you don't like where you are today, if you don't like what's been going on in your life, create something different. And it starts with what you say. Now, you got to back up just a little bit, because what you say is a result of what you've been thinking on, what you've been paying attention to, what you've been focused on. So I say it all the time. If you change your thoughts, you change your life. If you don't like where you are, change what you're thinking about. Change what you're paying attention to. Change what you're meditating on. You're going to start to speak different. And when you start to speak different, you'll start to live different. And then you'll begin to see that you are moving in your own personal power. You will begin to see how your life becomes greater than anything that you ever imagined it could be. You will begin to see how you can get paid just by being who you are, not by being somebody else's flunky. Ask me how I know. Anyway, that's my word for today, power. I hope this has been a blessing to you. If you like what you see here, share it with somebody else, because that means it's going to bless them too. I love you. I'll be here for you. If you need some help getting an understanding as to how to this make sense in your everyday life, how to walk out the steps that are necessary. I'm sorry, airplane overhead. If you need some help getting to a place where you can figure out how to move in your personal power, then you need to reach out to me. You reach out to me, and I will partner with you, and I will help you find that way. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I'm not going to instruct you on this step or that step. I'm going to help you unfold and unpack all of that that's inside of you that has been holding you back because of situations that you found yourself in, because of the circumstances of life, because of the words that other people spoke over you. I'm going to help you unpack and unfold that so that you can see how amazing, how awesome, how powerful you are, and so that you can stand in that and be great. Until later, know that I love you and I'm here for you. Bye for now.